Every tier list you've ever seen sucks, and I'm going to prove it to you by teaching you how to make your own crappy tier list today. I'm going to be making a tier list on Marvel Rivals. When you open the tab, it should look something like this. You're going to first want to go into presentation mode, and then our step one is going to be to set up the tier list the way you want. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of that right now real quick. All right, our next step is going to be to get background music going. This should be royalty free, but if you really don't give a shit, why don't you just grab some random Nintendo music, because everyone seems to be doing that. I'm going to be using Wii Sports Tennis today. Let's go ahead and make a tier list, everybody. Step 3 is going to be introducing yourself to establish your credibility. Remember, your tier list is gonna suck. Mine obviously won't. So this step really doesn't matter, but everybody does it, so we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Hello everybody, my name is Huntress. I'm a former collegiate Overwatch coach, and I'm currently Celestial in Marvel Rivals. So I know everything, and y'all are stupid and need to listen to me.
All right, I think that one worked. So, okay, step 4 is going to be placing the obvious characters where they belong. These are going to be your real easy no-brainers, the ones that everyone unanimously agrees on. The more astute of you will notice that Emma Frost is missing. That is because, like my parents' first attempt at a baby brother, this tier list is actually dead on arrival. And that's actually completely fine, because tier lists are utter nonsense anyway. So for our list, let's see. Everyone agrees Doctor Strange is S tier, Magneto's S tier, Groot's S tier. These are the 3 best tanks in the game right now by a long shot, so feel pretty safe putting them right there. Namor, another easy S. Hela, another easy S. Scarlet Witch, garbage tier. Human Torch has been garbage tier. He recently got buffed. Honestly, if you really want, while you're making your tier list, you can open the most recent patch notes. Bonus points if you misread the balanced patch notes and let it affect your ranking. So I haven't played the game in weeks. Honestly, I think I get extra points for that as well. And so I'm just gonna throw Human Torch down here with Scarlet Witch. Winter Soldier, another easy S tier. All right, moving into step 5 is going to be placing the characters you know nothing about into B tier or C tier. Like I said, refer to the balance patch notes if you need to, but basically what we get to do by putting all these characters in the middle is achieve a double whammy where, 1, no one can call us out on our bullshit, because we can't claim to not know what we're talking about if most of our characters are semi-viable or at least decent. And then we also get to engagement farm all of the losers who play these characters by having them comment something along the lines of, my characters actually slept on, they're way better than people think they are, I think they should be moved up on the list, or just characters trash, I can't believe you put them that high, they need buffs. And all you need to do in this situation is just heart and pin that comment, and then you've put that entirely to bed. All right, I'm feeling okay about this list. Now, step 6, which is going to be stand all 10 toes on your hot takes, and remember to engagement farm with this. This is the real bread and butter. This is the meat and potatoes of your tier list. The characters that people didn't know where you were going to place them, and they clicked on the video because they wanted to see where you're going to place them. So we're going to start with the strategist here. First is Cloak and Dagger. I'm going to be so real with you. I think that she's just all right. Jeff is pretty booty cheek, I won't lie. Loki, oh my god, the most broken character in this game. I have been saying this guy is busted since the start of season 1, before the mid-season, and people are just now seeming to figure it out. Luna Snow is pretty darn good. She's better than Cloak and Dagger, that's for sure. But I'm not sure if she's like truly goated. I might put her up here for now, we'll see. Mantis, I think on Mantis you can absolutely frag out. At maximum output, Mantis does outperform Luna Snow. Rocket Raccoon, I'm tired of pretending this guy's dog shit. He's not. In fact, I'm probably gonna bump Luna Snow down a tier, and everyone's gonna flame me for this, but that's why I'm standing 10 toes on it, and I'm engagement farming, remember? Your tier list is gonna suck, and so it's okay for you to put characters in a wild spot that no one would expect, right? But the win rates don't lie, his team up is ridiculous, he has so much healing output, he's impossible to kill, 45-second cooldown on a res, which just eliminates any entry pick. So yeah, I think Rocket is actually goated, and y'all need to stop pretending like he isn't. Invisible Woman is absolutely crazy. She is the 2nd best support in the game right now besides Loki. I honestly kind of even want to bump her up a tier. She just has so much utility that the other supports really don't have. In fact, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and throw Groot up a tier as well. We're going to throw Namor up a tier as well. And we are going to throw Hela up a tier. These are the characters that I ban every game because I fucking hate them. And this is the true hidden agenda behind every tier list, to tell the flock of sheep what to complain about online. All right, now that we've listed all the characters out and we are feeling okay about our list, we can go to step 7, which is going to be giving the list a final review. At this point, feel free to backpedal on any opinions you get cooked on if you're doing this live, or you can reshape the list to be more even if you feel like it's a little too wide. I think we have a pretty good spread here. I don't like that there's like no characters in C tier, so we could probably make a split here somewhere, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bump Johnny up a little bit. We didn't end up using our holy shit you suck tier. That's because this tier is reserved for characters you want to control the conversation around in the community so that the developers balance the game the way you want. You're essentially gaslighting the developers every time you make a tier list. All right, now that we have our completely garbage tier list, we're going to go ahead and save it. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to create a new bait tier list. And this one is going to be for our thumbnail. This is going to be like a more simplified version of the original list. Now we need to spread this out a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some characters that the community has very clearly defined opinions about, and we're going to throw them just in a completely different spot to rage bait people. All right, now that we've got our tier list looking how we want it to, we are going to just zoom in and take a little screenshot of this and edit it into a bait thumbnail. Alright, and once we've accomplished all of that, we have officially finished our awful tier list. And if it's in video form, there is one final secret step, which is to create a call to action at the end of the video. This is where you say, if you enjoyed the video, blah, blah, blah. The YouTube algorithm says it's better if you only give one call to action because people are more likely to take it. So my call to action for this one is going to be, share this video with someone you think would watch it if you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something from this video, and you are now prepared to disregard every tier list you ever see in the future. Thank you all. I'll see you next time.